Hello again, GLL back for another video. You'll be pleased to know I'm feeling a bit better. Late night gaming, okay. I've done a fair few videos on LNG recently, but every single time he opens his mouth just lately, he puts his foot squarely in it. I mean, this is a guy that flip-flops consistently. 1 minute Halo 5 is the best game ever, the next minute everybody who fucking works on it needs to be fucking sacked, a la Brian Reed. Next minute he's, says, oh, everything that was done right with this game. Then he goes back to everything that was done bad. And he just constantly flip-flops. Before launch, he's going, oh, fucking hell, this game's going to be amazing. Oh, you're all a bunch of haters and all this. Then after launch, as in my previous videos, he then goes on and says, oh, look, all this content's missing. Oh, this is missing. Oh, this is missing. And then starts doing a letter to 343 with the shit that we were saying before launch that he was damage controlling and pretending wasn't fucking happening. And then his psycho fans then support him in this venture, either being completely ignorant to the facts or just blindly ignoring the facts and completely ignoring the facts. That this shit was said before the game was launched. This shit was said prior, by many people, not just me. Yet, apparently, in the comments, people are saying, like, I'm salty or whatever. Salty over what? I was right, guys. You were wrong. You were fucking wrong. You remember that. You're salty. You can't handle the facts. I told you all this was going to happen. I told you the game wasn't going to sell the minute split screen was cut. I said, split screen, no split screen, this will hinder sales. That's what I said. Those are my exact words. And the game sold half of what it normally does. End of story. I also said that microtransactions were a bad idea. And now people are complaining about microtransactions. Well, why did you buy the fucking game, you idiots? Okay, I'm going to take a look at this LNG video. I did click a few bits in it already. And just a few of the bullet points, but I haven't watched the whole thing. And there's a bit in it where he basically confirms some shit that I said about him months ago. So I'm going to then pull my video up and show you what I said months ago and show you that he's the fucking consistent liar. Consistently lies, and yet people pretend that he never lies. He never twists the truth whatsoever. Okay, here we go. Hope you enjoy the video.
Dear 343, I'm a longtime fan of the Halo series. Not just because the original trilogy was as close to perfect as you could get, but because of how those games shaped my childhood. I was bullied in my younger years quite heavily. I mean, in the early to mid 2000s, it was still weird to have ADHD or even slight autism. While I tried to be a kind, nice, caring kid who just wanted everyone to be happy, the world told me it didn't care about me, then continued to mock me and slam me against lockers and send me home crying. I would come home from school so angry that tears were rolling down my cheeks. I couldn't call a friend and talk out my anger because that's quote-quote wimpy. I sat in my anger and self-hatred with no outlet, no therapeutic way to work through my bullying. Until Halo came along. I played Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2 on my PC quite a lot, mystified at the alien worlds and lovely music, but it wasn't truly until Halo 3 when Halo cemented itself in my heart.
Okay, so first off there, He's talking about how he was bullied at school and all that, which he's mentioned in countless videos. Now, I'm not going to hate on him for that, because that would be unprofessional, and fucking frankly it would make me a total arsehole. But what I will say is, he connects to this game in a way that you or I cannot fucking comprehend. Okay, this guy holds Halo up as Jesus Christ. Okay, like when someone finds Jesus, so you're criticizing their religion basically. You know, like when someone is a Christian and you say Jesus isn't real, they lose their shit. That's LNG with fucking Halo. He can't handle anybody dissing Halo, because Halo is his fucking salvation. Halo is how he fucking deals with his fucking life, basically. It's his escape. Whereas my escape would be video games in general, or whatever, friends, family, whatever you want to fucking, whatever your fucking thing is that gets you fucking through the fucking hardships of life. Okay? Not a good idea to focus on one specific thing and, you know, get so emotionally involved with it that when someone criticizes it, that you can't take that fucking criticism. But then again, it's okay when you fucking come to terms with it that something is actually wrong. You can then say whatever you want because you've come to terms with it. But at a time when you haven't come to terms with it, you'll be very aggressive to anybody saying anything negative. Let's move on. Have a think about it.
My mom bought me an Xbox 360 in 2008, so I could play the latest Halo game, which was 3. And Halo 3 quickly became my best friend. Halo 3...
Just going to stop him there, because that is the point where my old video comes into play. Because basically I said in my old video, he was trying to say that he had another account other than Tyler D05. Basically Tyler D05 had like fuck all done on it, and he was trying to say that there was another account. But why would you have two accounts in fucking March or whatever it was? You know, check this out. So with regard to Halo 3, was I right? Was I wrong? Well, he didn't get it at launch, so I was right about that. See that there? 27th of the 3rd, 2008. So if he got the game in 2008, like he claims in the new video, that would put him right there, Luke. That puts him right there where he got the game. This is his original account, so this is an old account. He doesn't have another account with any more stuff on it. So he's basically dropped himself in it, because he was saying he had this magical third account that had all these achievements on it, and he had all the games at launch, and he was a serious Halo fan and all this. But that basically disproves it when he's just said, because why would you have two other accounts? And he's never revealed this other account, by the way, so I'm guessing this other account either doesn't exist, or he has it but he doesn't want to disclose it for whatever reason. Okay, you can take that for what it is, but I just thought I'd bring that up. Most of these games he doesn't get at launch, yet he wants people to buy Halo 5 at launch. I was wrong about the games played. He did play games back in the day. From 2000, exactly 1,507 games, which means it's his main account from back in the day, when he originally got his Xbox. 2008. Not from 2007, but yeah, he has played games back in the day. Take what you want from the rank. He might just play social games. Take that what you will. Completed the campaign Legendary 2010. So was he really bigger Halo fan back in the day? From what I've seen, it's more, 2010 onwards. Yeah, he did the campaign in 2008, normal difficulty, and a few scores here or there, but, judge it for yourself. Judge it for yourself. To me, that's kind of casual. And he still hasn't got off the achievements on this account. So, easy ones like the campaign scoring and stuff like that. Yeah, that's another thing. He made a point of saying that he had, like, on a comment that he had, like, all the achievements on this other account, and then he revealed this account, and then after this account was debunked as having no fucking achievements on it, he then said he had another account that had achievements on it. What he could have just said was that, no, he wasn't into achievements back in the day, and that in 2010 he started getting them again, but he still hasn't got them, and just admitted that he isn't into achievements, or that he wasn't that big of a Halo fan back in the day, as I would put it, because clearly if you haven't got the easy achievements and haven't completed the game on fucking Legendary, for instance, that kind of implies that you're fucking more of a casual in terms of the game, not in terms of fucking reading books. There's two different fucking things there. And also, I made a point of saying, people keep saying, I'm some kind of hater and I'm into Call of Duty and all that. He plays way more Call of Duty than me. He has more Call of Duty on his card gamer score than fucking Halo gamer score, and he actually bought Black Ops for the fucking PS4 and the Xbox One. Black Ops 3. So I don't even own Black Ops 3, but that guy bought it twice. He also made a point of saying that on his Twitter that Advanced Warfare is like one of the best games that came out this generation. And that all ties in with the fact that, well, from my standpoint, I don't really like fucking Call of Duty. I'm more into fucking Halo. But this guy seems to like Call of Duty. So when Halo is turning into Call of Duty, he might be less inclined to get pissed off at the fact that it's turning into Call of Duty, because he fucking loves Call of Duty. He plays more Call of Duty than he plays Halo. That was the point I was trying to make. But nobody seems to want to fucking acknowledge any of the fucking facts. Okay, let's carry on.
3 offered me a lovely campaign, full of characters I loved, and a theater mode that let me relive my best campaign moments over and over again. The Forge mode, while primitive in hindsight, blew my mind.
You see, this is going into there now, like, this let me play campaign theatre and whatever. Yep, this is features that weren't even in Halo 4, that 343 removed in Halo 4. So people were saying that Halo 5 was going to be terrible, just based on that you can't do things in Halo 4 that you could do in Reach. And yet he glossed over it and pretended that Halo 5 was going to be amazing. Yet now the game's out, now that the game has already sold as many copies as it's going to sell, in other words, so he's not damage controlling for the sales anymore. Now he feels okay to say, right, game's got problems, now let's do something about it. But what actually he should have been doing was saying, this game's going to be fucking terrible, and we shouldn't support it in the hope that Halo 6 later down the line will actually be a decent game, because they'll learn from their mistakes by not fucking getting any sales on the 5th fucking one. Or better, or even if like Microsoft sacks 343, at least you'll get another fucking developer come in who knows what they're fucking doing. Maybe they'll get the fucking guys from Bungie back. Maybe they'll get the guys from Certain Affinity back. You know, there's all different like little legs of Halo people that went off. There wasn't just Bungie. You'd like the Certain Affinity and all that sort of stuff that could come in and fucking actually do something with the game, you know. Max Oberman and all that, you know what I mean? But he doesn't get it. No, what you do is fuck about, and then when the game actually releases, and then months down the line, then you try and get 343 to fix Halo. Too late. They got their money. They're not going to listen to this video. Just watch.
The time. I can't begin to list the things I made in Halo 3's Forge. I could start with my Leaning Tower of Pisa I made on the beach of Last Resort, or my shoddy little zombie survivor camp I built within the ruins of Sandtrap. But simply explaining them doesn't truly capture the hours of love and care I put into each shoddy little map of mine. The Forge Theater mode allowed me to review my footage and watch that little ball go to work, stacking blocks and creating adorable little creations that I viewed as impressive. Sometimes I would fall asleep on the weekends with the TV glow showering me and the classic jingle of the monitor's engines calming me and making me feel at home. Whenever I booted up the Halo 3 main menu, I always viewed the chanting and distant violins as the forerunners. Thousands of years ago in their holy temples, I visualized them all wearing robes with hoods as a choir.
You see, the way he says this is it's like he never played Halo before Halo 3. I know he says he played Halo 1 and 2 on the PC, and that may be true, but the way he talks about Halo 3, it's as though it's his first game. The same way that I would talk about Halo 1, like the first time I played Halo 1 when I went to Toys R Us with my friend, VaveXC, and we played it, and we were just on fucking cartography, and we were just driving around and just enjoying ourselves, and the music was amazing. And basically, that's what sold us on the Xbox in the first place. You know, I was already planning on getting the GameCube, so I got the GameCube first anyway, and then I ended up getting the Xbox, as did Vave. The rest is history. So, but this guy talks as though Halo 3 is his first game. Now, I could be wrong in that, that's not what he says, but the way he talks about it, it's as though Halo 3 was his first game, to me.
Halo choir grace the galaxy with their beautiful melodies. And to this day in Halo 3, their chanting still resonated throughout the galaxy long after they were gone. Whenever I sat at the main menu of Halo 3, I would close my eyes and picture myself standing on a Halo ring. I could feel cool grass under my feet, and maybe a gentle breeze swirling around my legs. And when I opened my eyes, I could see the greenest of green grass reaching out for miles until it eventually began turning upwards and reaching into the sky. I could feel myself on this holy ring, with the beautiful yellow and orange planets in the sky, with these beautiful angels filling my ears with their chanting. The battles that took place between the Covenant and the humans was so trivial in the grand scale of things. You see, it was never about how intricate or deep the plot was. It was never about how many plot twists you could throw at me. Halo was always about the angelic feeling of fighting a holy war in the stars. Halo was about those epic campaigns designed to make us, the gamers, feel unstoppable, designed to make me, as a child who was bullied and ridiculed, feel like a hero as I toppled massive scarabs and relived those moments in campaign theater with my friends. Halo is about our...
See, he keeps dropping this shit in like campaign theater. It's like campaign theater has been gone since Halo 4 2012. You could have been campaigning for that before launch. You could have been complaining about that before launch of Halo 5, but you didn't. Where was your hate videos? I need fucking campaign fucking thing. And that's not even a big thing that's missing in the game. But, you know, where was your thing on that?
Custom infection game modes and late night gaming sessions over Xbox Live. Halo was about us, the players, and giving us a game that we will cherish and love. 343, I don't care if you never respond to this, or just ignore this and call me, he's just some weirdo fanboy. But just know that this is what Halo means to many of us, to all of us fans.
Well, I thought you loved Halo 5. I thought it was supposed to be the best game ever, because you defended it before it came out, and then you did a total U-turn after it came out, saying all this shit's missing, and this is missing, shit that we already knew before it was launched. So why did you fucking defend it before? Then when it comes out, you fucking change your mind. When you fucking listen to people like me who were fucking telling you months ago that the game was going to be fucking horrendous. Maybe you wouldn't have agreed with everything I was saying, but maybe you fucking should have listened anyway, because a lot of the stuff I said, you're now agreeing with me on. That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing. Now, can you see what he's done there as well? He's saying that 343, he was saying that 343 do listen to the fans. Then he changed his mind, said that they're not listening to him because he went on the forums and shit and couldn't get anything out of them. So then he went and made the videos about the letters and whatever, and now he's come full circle here, and now he's saying, oh, 343 don't listen to us, I don't give a fuck anyway, on this video. Even though he said anybody who thinks 343 don't listen are idiots. Well, what does that make him? He's calling himself a fucking idiot.
Halo means fighting a holy war on beautiful angelic worlds and listening to the monastic forerunners' beautiful chants.
Also implying that Halo 5 and 4 didn't look as good as the originals and, you know, Halo Reach and whatever, which everybody already fucking knows, because the aesthetics in fucking Halo 4 and 5 are fucking shit. And he's actually fucking saying that in this video. He just doesn't say it in so many words, but he's basically saying, this is how it used to be, and now it's fucking shit. That's what he's saying in this video. He's talking about Halo 3. He's not talking about Halo 5. He's not including Halo 4 and 5 in this video. Again, back in the day, he said Halo 4 was bad. Then, later down the line, he says, oh, Halo 4... I got my $60 worth. It's not a terrible game. I actually enjoyed Halo 4. A lot of people hate it, but I enjoyed it. Even though originally he was saying that he fucking hated it. The game was dead, and because there was no one playing it, and the fucking fact that and the reason for that is because it was a bad game. You know? So he keeps changing his fucking tune all the time.
Echoing in the stars forever. It's okay to change things up. It's okay to redesign the creatures and locations we grew up with. It's okay to introduce new modes and ideas. It's even within your right to remove things we as fans loved, like campaign theater and playable elites. But 343, it's also okay to let us have our Halo. Let us love what we grew up with.
See, he can't even just flat out say that they fucked up and that they need to get their fingers out of their arses and fucking do better. He has to still say it's okay that they've taken this out, it's okay that they've done this, but then he'll turn around and say, but I don't want you to do that. Well, why the fuck are you defending them then? Why don't you just tell them to fuck themselves right off, and then don't buy any more of their fucking shit until they fucking sort themselves out? That's the only way of fucking solving anything.
Let us see those classic grunt designs again. Let us hear that classic shield recharge sound effect. Let us listen to the warm hum of a charged plasma pistol. Let us share our campaign theater clips and charge into the online battle.
See, he's even dissing the sound effects, man. I don't think even I went that fucking deep into fucking when I said that the game had bad aesthetics. I don't think I went into the sound effects, but he's actually got a point. The sound effects are pretty fucking shoddy in the new games, but that's a real matter of opinion, even more so than the fucking visuals. But even he's now saying that the fucking sound effects are shit in Halo 4 and 5. Yet this guy's going to get shed loads of praise for this video, whereas when I did a video about Halo fucking 5 looking like a pile of shit, just check out how many fucking dislikes I got.
Field as playable elites and Spartans. Give us the Halo that we love and cherish. That way, we'll only love the new even more.
Yes, but you defended this shit. That's why they continue to do it, because you fucking bought the game and they've got their money, and it's exactly the same with the MCC. Once they've got their money, they ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do shit if they haven't, you know, once you've paid the money, they don't give a shit. Same with the MCC. That's what happened with the MCC, and now they're doing it with this game. Everything's releasing fucking months late. Why? Why did you not just say, we're not buying the game until the fucking content's in it? Simple.
Thank you so much for letting me take up your time. Guys, share this to 343 employees that you know on Twitter, any social media possible. Get this video out there. Let's let them see what we want from the Halo franchise.
Or maybe you could have done this shit before the game fucking released. Feel free to subscribe, guys. See you later.